Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario RPG. I'm Dave, you may call me Moronjo. Well, I think we've dicked around Mary more enough. We have a princess to save, so let's go save her. Wedding ceremony? And kids in robes get to... Hey, Raz and Rainy! We haven't seen them since the Mushroom Kingdom. And... they're getting kicked out of their own wedding? Well, Booster did say that... Booster didn't have a reservation, so he does seem kind of crass. He doesn't seem to understand that kind of thing. Well, the kid's doing a pee-pee dance. Dear God, just stay away from him. Totem pole for a face? He has a beard. You haven't seen a beard before? Yeah, that's his plan anyway. He owns an amusement park. Well, he owns an amusement park, so... a psychotic one that'd kill you, but he owns an amusement park. Ooh, Raz and Rainy? Yeah, it kinda sucks for them right now. You gotta do something. No, it's always the bride's day. The guy that is just dragged along for the ride. At least that's how I understand it. I will never get married, it seems like. Oh, forever alone. Oh well. But, let's just continue onwards. Let's see. But I'm the designated party crasher. Oh, you didn't lock the back door? Yeah, poor sucker didn't know how to lock the back door, so we're gonna be sneaking in. Oh, poor sap. Poor sap. Come on. For some reason I thought there was a hidden chest there. Probably not. But, let's just sneak on in and, talk to these guys. Ah, so you're the chefs around here. Oh, that looks like a nice cake. I'm actually getting kind of hungry. I could use some cake. Yeah, let's just jump on the cake and have some fun. I used to do this a lot as a kid, and something about their reaction amused me. You fools! But remember that for later, ladies and gentlemen. Overgrown oh, right. Yeah, you bet we got a problem. You're in trouble. I'm gonna beat you guys up and take my girl back. You bolted yourself in. It's brilliant. Yeah, this is kind of training for what you're supposed to do later. They do this all of, like, just for this area, and it's... I don't know, I have some difficulty with, but usually it's the first one I have difficulty with, not here. But yeah, we're gonna have to do that again, right now, just to break the door down. This is gonna be quite an action-light episode, one boss battle, that's about it, but, oh, hey, princess, don't worry, we're gonna rescue you, don't worry, we're gonna rescue, and we're gonna get this, wedding back to normal. Yeah, we got muscles on our side now. Big Bad Bowser. Unfortunately, he can't seem to break the door down by himself. We have to help him. Again. Apparently, he needs a fat plumber to break the door down alongside his huge spiky shell, but I have some timing difficulties. But yeah, once you get in, there's not much to do. Just... oh, so... yeah. How do you drop your shoes? I mean, Mythbusters actually proved that you can't actually get literally knocked out of your socks. I imagine the shoes must be much tougher. Oh, okay, probably not much tougher. Okay, now I'm curious. I gotta check that out myself. Wow, you have been you've lived a sheltered life, Booster. Really sheltered. Well, tears are salty. Yeah? You've cried earlier today. Yeah? That's all you care about is the cake. You really don't care about the about the princess at all, do you? Why are you marrying her? Because she fell from the sky? You really, you're just not. You're not worth my breath. I don't even understand women, and I think this guy's a complete idiot. Doesn't know what's going on. So yeah, now we got this one little side detour to do. Just have to talk to all 3 Sniffets first. Yeah, no problem. And then once we do that, we talk. No, the crown will appear. We'll pick that up, hand those all to Booster, and then we get one fun little detour. The quicker you go, the depends on what changes. You can tell how fast you need to go by looking at the candles. The more candles that light up, your reward changes. So I think I've heard 3 candles light. So what'll bring me there? Yay! We rescued her! Almost. I mean, it's not like we're gonna fight Booster again. Well, we didn't, really. That was airtight out of existence. Well, Booster, you didn't do anything. You're the one who kidnapped the princess. At least Bowser broke down the door. But yay! Yay! We get a kiss from Bowser. What the hell? Yeah, that's one of the fun tricks the game pulls on you. Allies, really? That's where... I think Bowser wants to do a lot more than just make the princess an ally, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, it might sound creepy, but let's face it, that's not gonna. Huh. Oh, Cake's here. How about we chow down? Well, Booster threw them out. Booster threw everyone out. She's not the actual bride. Booster didn't even pay for the cake. Oh well, we're gonna have to talk some sense into these chefs, unfortunately. But, so, let's start off this boss battle like any other. Gina boost, everybody. Start with Mario, why not? One thing I should point out is that the chef and his assistant, let's just show this off real quick. The chef and his assistant are immune to damage, so we're gonna have to distract them some other way. Let's aim for the cake. I mean, it's the only thing that can take damage. Why not? Not bad. So yeah, the chef and his assistant only have 1 attack. They make up the first phase of this boss battle. Why do I say that? Oh, you'll see soon enough. But for the time being, we'll just gonna have to hammer away that cake until they seem to snap out of it. It shouldn't take that much. Whoa! Talk about pie damage. I mean, seriously, 314. That's pie damage on a cake. I'm getting hungry. You're saying the cake is alive? Oh, I'm going to hell for that one. So yeah, they're going to continue attacking us with their very meager attacks. The first phase of this boss battle is actually really easy. Now that we know the cake is alive, I gotta stop saying that. You can kind of guess what the second phase will be like, and I'll give you a hint. But I'll show you when the time comes. But really, just keep bashing some sense into that, bashing that cake until it wakes up. Like right about now. Why would you lie that the cake is alive? God damn it, I gotta stop with the cake lie jokes. I mean, even though it makes it too easy, I really shouldn't. That cake is spoiled. Oh, god damn it! But yeah, now we gotta deal with this. Now we gotta deal with the cake itself. Yeah, we have to take out the candles, but basically the way to do that is, well, the cake will probably be the hardest part of this, since now he's going to be bringing out some really strong magic. I mean, a lot of strong magic, including Sandstorm to weaken our defenses. Thankfully, the first part of this boss battle, damage doesn't really matter. I mean, the second part of this boss battle, damage doesn't really matter. Every hit on the top part of the cake will put out a candle. All we need to do, put out all the candles, and then deal one last bit of damage to the cake to just topple the whole thing. But every turn that cake takes, it will recover a candle, so it should take, if you do the math, it should take 3 turns total. Yeah, see, there, it recovered 1 candle, so it now has 3, so another round of attacks, and then it'll recover another candle, and then another round of attacks, and the cake is gone. And it shouldn't be attacking us 3 times in a turn after this. That is probably the most painful part. It has a lot of powerful magic, and it will be using it 3 times a turn. Geno Boost makes it manageable, but you could probably also do a little bit of grinding beforehand to maybe at Booster's Pass, or the tower. The tower could also work. It's like Drain Beam. Drain Beam's also really nasty. I'm probably gonna have to heal up in a turn or two. I'd say like this turn. It couldn't hurt. I have a Kira Cola sitting around. Why not? I would bring a lot of elixirs for this fight. Obviously, I did not prepare it ahead of time, but bring elixirs. I'm blowing through Kira Cola like it's nothing. Alright, first part of the battle done, and yow. Fear does that, ladies and gentlemen. That really hurt, but, well, all we got now is just the bottom half of that cake. It will only do 1 attack a turn now, so thank God for that. That'll relieve us a little bit of pressure, though it's still going to be using some really painful magic. We're going to have to just plow through it as best as we can. Jump. The cake seems to be weak to jump, at least if I recall correctly. So a couple well-timed super jumps. It actually did that one real well, surprisingly, and it should do some decent damage. But of course, you have to deal with that little bit of fear that's been pushed on you, which is halving all your stats. So yeah, watch out for that. I don't know why I'm using Geno Beam on Raspberry there. It's a raspberry cake? I've never had raspberries on a cake before. I don't know. To be honest, I don't eat that much wedding cake at all, to be honest. I don't get invited to many weddings. I am forever alone. I know I said that once already. Whatever. But yeah, all we gotta do is just pound the stuffing out of this cake, and we should make it out alright. And yeah, they ended up with 1 last cutscene, so not much to worry about. Yeah, we know it's Booster's wedding cake. Oh, it's a raspberry bunt cake. Oh, that's why the first part was called bunt, so raspberry bunt cake. Yeah, you think you'd kind of notice that you're standing in whipped cream. Then again, I didn't see any food in your tower at all. Boil cake? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to fry it. No, wait, no, that's something else. So Booster's gonna eat this cake in 1 fell swoop. I don't see. Booster's actually doing something smart. I don't get why Mario and Bowser didn't just go ahead and eat the cake instead of just pounding it to submission. Well, of course it doesn't feel right. You're eating a living thing, even if it's a demonic cake that somehow came out of the forge of hell. Aww. Yay, the wedding's over, and Peach didn't get married. Yay, yay. So, that's it. That's the end. Oh, and that's the whole boss battle. Nothing to it, nothing at all. But we got what we came for. The princess is saved. Cake defeated. The cake is no longer a... No, stop it, Dave. Aw. You know, this is probably the only game where Peach ever talks about marriage at all. But then again, the game does kind of bring it up a little bit by having an area with a church. I'm surprised that there isn't that much preaching going on here. Oh well, we broke up the wedding, so... Wait, wasn't there another wedding going on? Well... Oh yeah, Raz and Raimi. Yeah, those two from the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, the creeps are gone. No wedding happened. You can go back to yours. Yeah, sure, no problem. Well, I guess I'm... take it back from the top. Yeah, let's pretend that whole thing never happened. But I'm gonna wrap it up here, so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dave. Kiss your dad square in the lips. And listen to my brother and me. I kind of owe it to them after stealing their outro.